Holy Father, screaming my Lady Gaga.
Yes, you wanna look. Yes, you wanna look.
Macho Mona Lisa, Macho Mona Lisa, Macho Mona Lisa, Macho Mona Lisa.
Cause I pull up in
I just want to be high.
I'm in love with plenty women. I know my money, all of them. You know my body shape or color. I go make sure say I must collect.
I'm going to buffet. No my get to come on your back. Body on check. I thought I don't mind the back there, man.
Wala go Ivan, wala go come. Chebe make a tamuwa. Say my kina go join God. You want to bamba? You wanna G with the big boys?
Okay, it's another Wednesday evening, and my name is Datriller Chevborg. And if you're already following the show, you should already know what time is it. No need to make any introduction. Let's just go straight to the how will I say? Today's program. And officially it is my house in the studios of Radio Fab, and we always come here every Wednesday evening by 6:30 just to give you the best of African music. And we're here again once again just to get the best of what we know, give the best of what we know how to do. Come here every Wednesday to tell you about what's trending in African music in general. And there's been a lot still going on for the past 7 days, and trust me, it's gonna be an amazing show. So hope to sit tight and enjoy the show with us. Officially, we talk about music and artists sometimes, and give you a little bit of gist that is trending around the African entertainment in general. My name is Datriller Chevborg. As I keep saying, I am your host, and thank you for joining us. If you're just joining us, if not, thank you for being here all the same. But hope you're going to be having a wonderful evening, as I am, because it's going to be a blessed evening. Today we have a couple of good songs for you and a couple of hot and beautiful gist also. But in other words, we're going to be starting with Sarkodie, and he titled this one Jailer featuring Victory. And talking about Sarkodie, I think he is, I'm not sure, but he used to be the most decorated rapper in Africa. Yes, if I'm not making any mistake. That's if I'm not making any mistake. He used to be the most decorated rapper in Africa, and a couple of African awards, BET by the also, yes, if I'm not making any mistake, he's won a BET award, I guess. Yes, and trust me, he's one of these guys who I think has been able to do well for themselves. For me, talking about recognition also, I know I can have my favorites also when it comes to African rappers in general, but I always keep saying Sarkodie is one of those guys who has really put in the work and they really deserves the flowers. So Sarkodie featuring Victory, one of the guys that came recently with Soweto, and Soweto became a banger for like a year or two, if I'm not making any mistake, and it has been great music from him all the way, and he's still coming along this time to do the same thing with Sarkodie, and they both titled this one Jailer. So without me making any more introduction or talking too much, we're going to be just listening to this song and getting straight to the show. So without talking too much, we have Sarkodie, Jailer featuring the one and only Victory.
See, I be jailer. You see my shima, she be prison out. I beg you, jailer. Forever for this life, me I no go let her go. Cause she be dead out. See the times when I no get sick out. Jailer, oh. Yeah. Jailer. You see my shima, she be prison out. I beg you, jailer. Forever for this life, me I no go let her go. Cause she be dead out. See the times when I no get sick out. Jailer, oh.
We started off as friends. We used to hang out a lot, go to parties and share some beautiful moments. We see through the same lens. When you're single, I was not. Tiaya Bonkoma, I like to teach you cause you know it doesn't make sense. How sick a beautiful woman can be alone? Like what the hell? Yeah, I'm in Tiasa cry, so I made plans to hook you up a couple guys, but you never gave nobody chance. New Year's Eve, I was going through some shit. My fiance was acting up, made me sick. Each and every time there's a fight she's trying to pick. She thought we were fucking, but all you do is fix. I was fed up. I was like, fuck it, I wanna leave. Then I make up packing, now you called and told me, please, Michael, no. Cause I'm a woman, I'm on my knees. Michelle, I make Jano when it's all because of me.
See, I be jailer. You see my mouth, she be breathing out. I beg you, jailer. Forever for this life, me, I no go let her go. Cause she be dead out. See, so I no get to go. Jailer, jailer, jailer.
What's it, me say, let's take a break so I can work on my love life. Then I came to you, we chopped it up all night. Yes, I wanna love back, I wanna love right. Through the conversation, I would seem to me more like, damn, this is weird. I wanna hold you, cause you're just a friend and we're not supposed to. Then you gave me a glance, that shit got me close to you. Then we kissed, now where do we go to? Thought it was just a Henny, so we brushed it off. Till I fell asleep from your shoulder rubs. 2:25, we were making love. 7:05, now waking up. Are we gonna be friends now with benefits? It feels wrong, but I don't wanna see the end of it. I don't know what I need, you give me everything. Send me home for me, you be my medicine. My cook, my hair was servicing.
So make you listen well. I don't get any contender. What do you want for the sign the papers? And I don't get any agenda. See, I go do you well. I don't go hesitate to be umbrella. I know the jealousy, make you no mind them. How do you with you, we go bind them. Normally, baby, me I know they do, start romantic. As I don't fall in love, eh. Suppose no, I be human being. So make you know they do that thing. I go shoot to my heart, scatter my dada. What's my liver, make me mine. See I be jailer. You see my mouth, she be breathing out. I beg you, jailer. Forever for this life, me I no go let her go. Cause she be dead out. See, so I no get to go. Jailer, 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 jailer. You see my mouth, she be breathing out. I beg you, jailer. Forever for this life, me I no go let her go. Cause she be dead out. See, so I no get to go. Jailer, jailer, jailer.
Okay, that was Sakadi and the one and Olivier Tony, and they both titled that one J La. And I talked about Sakadi. I said he's the most decorated rapper from Africa, and some couple of years ago he was just all over everywhere. There is no collaboration you should be doing that Sakadi is not in. So if you know feature Sakadi that time, I say you never even ready to do song that time himself. So I'm talking about the hot G's that we have today. We have a portable comforting Odulade Adekola over viral video with Baby Mama, and my music is my mid. Joe Boy replies critics. I do acquire my words illegally. Singers, what's his name? Spyro replied to a fan. I wanted to be rich, said, and famous, says Odumodu Black. And we also have you will go back to detention if you misbehave again. Burna Boy tells Spindality. And somebody posted his video. Spidality's picture recently, and the guy is looking more fresh. If I say the detention where the carry and go, it make your head calm down small. Shout out to my one and only Acme One. Shout out to you, man. And another news tells us that Spidality has finally been released, and that's great news, as I said. And AY, a Nigerian comedian and also an entrepreneur and a movie star, also said, I might not be worthy of emulating in keeping home, says him. And the saddest moment of my life, it was me losing my first child, Nollywood, Dele Odule, and says, I lost my sight in 2022. DJ Jimmy Jad. I had issues carrying pregnancy. Iniedo reveals when she opted for surgeries. Talking about that, I also saw the video on the internet. I don't know if I'm sure precisely TikTok or Instagram, I don't know, when she was giving the heart feed speech, when she talked about how she has failed to be able to bear a child for like 6 consecutive times, that whenever she's pregnant she always gets a miscarriage. So first of all, what I learned from that place is you never know what these celebrities are passing through, except they come out to really get to tell you. They are humans like we are indeed, and they do things like we do in other words. But though I was one of those who really kind of judged her. I don't know if her marriage is still married till now. I don't know, but her marriage was kind of crumbling. And I was one of those who really kind of judged, and I was like, they don't really learn to keep homes, but they are trying to make money. I just feel like it's a lady thing that's become a general thing, that even when a lady's marriage is failing, people just think it's her fault, even if we don't get to our own side of the story. But I can still see some of the reasons. Maybe probably that was why she opted out of the marriage, because in as much as even the man has to bear with her and she's having this miscarriage, come on, the man has to bear his own child if the man desires, for example. So that could be something that I felt like was the reason she opted out of the marriage. But in other words, first and first, my condolence. I never knew that. I just thought maybe probably it's just one of those things that celebrities do. That's why I keep saying, when people do things too much, sometimes it becomes a generality at the end of the day. Even when we see something that is not genuine, we just think, I beg now, so did he do. So sorry, Niedo, I just want to say my condolence once again. We'll come back to start talking about the news again and all of those. But right now we're going to be listening to another great artist again from Ghana. Yes, this guy is from Ghana. Shatta Wale by the name. He's one of those who always, this Ghana artist who always, prompt for Nigeria all the time. He's so in love with the culture, with everything about Nigeria. The guy just like Nigeria. Though he's from Ghana, he represents Ghana full time. But he's just one of these guys who are full time, representing for Nigeria. And he goes by the name Shatta Wale. And this one he titled On God. You're listening to My House on Radio 5.
10 million lashes, but I no cry. 10 years burial, but I no die. Take what's rightfully mine. Take what's rightfully mine. But at aside, you don't know me, you for cuckoo. I say this head bigger than your duku. Stubborn academy, we like to shoot too. One bullet, I say chale, it go make you poo poo. On a bicycle, so take your trailer. And I'll be famous like Mali and the Whalers. I know they kiss us, fuck all your favors. Nobody bigger than God, Jehovah. You know go fi show me nothing. Bring horse, I go bring my tortoise. On God, me I promise, you go be the hour of the day. If you don't know, you for ask, stop rushing. This city, the scene need brushing. On God, me I promise, you go be the hour of the day. 20 million years, you know if you stop me. I am the news and I'll make you keep talking. How many years you want to plot me? I'm like the air, you know if you catch me. This fucking beats me, I play 'em. Make I take fuck off some sellouts. Them be hungry things me, I say I day America, come fight me here now. So you know they say people love me. You know they say I live in luxury. We know all of you, you'll be hungry for this industry. You know go fi show me nothing. Bring horse, I go bring my tortoise. On God, me I promise, you go be the hour of the day. If you don't know, you for ask, stop rushing. This city, the scene need brushing. On God, me I promise, you go be the hour of the day. Sabotage, them try sabotage. I know be your puppy, don't give me God. Agenda, everyday agenda. $5,000 for just my cigar. All of you know be hustlers. You know get orthopedic, better change your mattress. Send who you want, send, I go back to them. Check my records, me I know the lose. I know be industry boy. I dey repeat, I know be industry boy. So anything with me I say, I know they watch TV or radio. I say fuck your games. You know go fi show me nothing. Bring horse, I go bring my tortoise. On God, me I promise, you go be the hour of the day. If you don't know, you for ask, stop rushing. This city, the scene need brushing. On God, me I promise, you go be the hour of the day. You know go fi show me nothing. Bring horse, I go bring my tortoise. On God, me I promise, you go be the hour of the day. If you don't know, you for ask, stop rushing. This city, the scene need brushing. On God, me I promise, you go be the hour of the day.
Okay, that was Sack. Sorry, that was Shatta Wale from Ghana, or the same, and that was On God. a song he dropped a couple of years ago, and trust me, as I said, he's one of these guys who was rooted for Nigeria his whole life, but he's from Ghana. He represents Ghana, but he's just this guy who just loved Nigerian culture. And even the time they were talking about banning foreign music in Ghana, he was one of those artists who was always against it, and he said Nigerians are people who always know how to push what they push, and you don't need to ban their songs for yours to be played. You can still play yours, and it was kind of a controversy in the sense because Cameroon started this whole thing that you need to be playing more of, how will I say it, more of Cameroon songs in Cameroon, especially in public places and DJs and all of parties and all of those things. But when it comes to foreign songs, you can play them on your phone, but they should ban foreign songs from public places and all of those. And Shatta Wale was like, you're not even telling people to ban foreign songs, just tell them to ban Nigerian songs, because all their shots up there in in Ghana, it was Nigerian artists topping from like 1 to like 15, 20 and all of those. So it was kind of a downfall for their culture and all of those. But for me, I don't see it as a big deal, because you can see people like even Drake topping a Nigerian chart, for example, for a couple of weeks. It doesn't really remove anything from us. We just think it's a great thing. They did a great song, and that's why we're vibing to it, and that's why we're playing it. So I don't really know what came into Ghana at that time, but it wasn't really much of a big business for them, because from that moment, Blacko was one of the people who came out and said they should do the same thing. Like he was one of those who pushed the agenda, and right now his song has not been doing well also, and Nigeria has really turned their back against him. And talking about our entertainment news, we also have Rema talking about he's the new leader in the new generation of the Nigeria music, because officially he said his flag should be given to him because he's one of those guys who've been able to push the culture so far as he could, and in general. But I really appreciated him for what he said. It's true. He's one of those guys I believe have been able to, for this couple of years, him and Ashake are the only new artists that have been able to shut down places like the O2 Arena and all of those things. And we also have what is it called? How will I say it? The one he did in India, the tour he did in India, and where again? Trust me, he has been all over the world for a couple of months, years now. But him saying that he should be given his recognition, I understand what he's trying to say. But I also came across the video when somebody was trying to say, I guess that has been one of the reasons he's been doing less good music, because when you are an act or an artist, whatever kind of act you perform, either a comedy, either movie, either whatever thing you perform as an act, you should be able to focus more of your craft, or pushing more of your craft into existence, or how will I say it, pushing it more into existence and making it more of what you've done before, instead of you focusing on them giving you flowers. Because there's one thing I have come to realize, and it's true, no matter how good you think you are in a particular space, entertainment, movie, whatever thing, there are still people who will still see you as trash. And on the contrary, so as there are people who still see you as the best of whatever you think you are doing. I don't know if I'm making any sense out of whatever I'm saying right now. So you trying to seek validation from people, for me, is something I think is wrong. And as an artist, you shouldn't be focusing on that, especially when you are still doing what you're doing. If you've been able to retire like Two-Face, for example, Face alone, even till today, I still think that Face alone is the biggest artist compared to the three Plantation Boys. My own opinion. You see, that is it. But there's a lot of people who are out there who I will say this in front of them. They'll be like, you want to try Two-Face, and other people are still out there. They will tell you Blackface is the favorite. It happens. So when it comes to making choices, you shouldn't be seeking validation from people who just sticks to opinion. I don't know if I'm making any sense. So what I think is Rema should focus on, because since then I think even one time he talked about him getting into or going into depression. I don't know if if it was true or it was just cloud chasing or whatever thing. But these are part of the things that does happen, because when you're trying to focus more on this guy, they give my flowers. They are worshiping people like what will I say, Burna Boy. I'm mentioning Burna Boy as the big three. Wizkid is there. Davido is there. What have these guys done that I haven't done? those shouldn't be your problem. Your problem should be, am I still relevant as I was 3 years ago? Am I still relevant as I was 2 years ago? Is my fans still feeling what that's for me. That I know it can be so human for us. Like, are you human? You can feel whatever you want to feel. You can think at a particular state or whatever thing. But on the contrary, you should also learn to understand that should not be your main focus. Your main focus is trying to get your fans what they love and what they will, enjoy. Now, in this moment, we're going to be listening to Victory. He titled this one Sunday School, and it is the acoustic version of the song.
Something, don't go leave me for nothing. Silence, no be smart thing. It ain't do me hard, robbery. Hustling since Monday, like I'm on final key, Jesus. For my damage, no fear, it's your assumption. You're listening to Ed Sheeran and Justin Bieber, but you show no love in this. I can't believe myself. The devil is no competing for my deceiver. How many more doses can before I kill it myself? You say make I do this and do that, I deliver. If it's too sweet, it no be say, it no fit bitter. Turu, ti no get sister. Now this is can't man, non-believers happening in my family. I don't know what happened to you. They asking in my family. Don't know what happened to you. Want to change your ways. I carry you go Sunday school. They asking in my family. Who they? When you see the way I go, babe, I cannot delete your scent, for my nose I too like your perfume. Most of that time it be like you got to know everything I feel. You're listening to Ed Sheeran and Justin Bieber, but you show no love in this. I can't believe myself. That devil is no competing for my deceiver. How many more doses girl before I kill it myself? You say make I do this and do that, I deliver. If it too sweet, it no mean say, it no fit bitter. Turu, ti no get sister. Now this is can't don't man, don't believe. It's happening in my family. Don't know what happened to. Asking in my family. Don't know what happened to. Want to change your ways. Carry you go Sunday school. Asking in my family. My family.
Okay, that was Victory, and he titled that one Sunday School. One of the young promising artists I can really put my money on. But there's one thing about him right now is he has not done anything viral, but he has done some couple of songs this period that are also nice. But I think there's one thing about Afrobeat that all Nigerian fans that have come to realize, if the song is not danceable, they hardly relate to it, except God really worked the song for you, I swear. Like, I don't know why is it like that. I think I need to start asking some couple of questions, because Sunday School, for example, is a blessing. Like, the first day I heard the song, I was like, how come this song is not viral? But I just think probably it's because it's not danceable. It's not, I don't know. Afrobeats fans are just this kind of people who just want to listen to jams, and when it's rhyming to the moment, they just want to vibe to it, and after that they just forget about the song, by the way. And talking about entertainment news, all the same, we have Nigerian food critics Obeyemi Fami Fankim said he received a 80 million naira bill tax after revealing his weekly income. And talking about Davido, he reacted to Ubi Franklin $5,000 debt with Spyro. And I talked about the scandal between Burna Boy and Cubana Chief Priest. Now Cubana Chief Priest coming out to say that Burna Boy should be held responsible if anything should happen to his family. And talking about the death of Mohbad, rest in peace once again. His father has intended not to rest, but always dragging the son's corpse all around. And he's also saying right now that Liam is not in resemblance with his son Mohbad. I don't know why that, because I keep saying I don't know why that is an issue right now. I don't know why that is an issue. And talking about Nigerian gospel songs, also we have Mercy Chiwo that says she dragged the manager to court for $345,000 music, diverting $345,000 music royalties to himself. And talking about that, I think this thing should be settled once and for all. First of all, let's do it this way. Royalties is something I think they've been both been able to agree on. I don't know if he or she, if she sold the masters to the manager or whatever thing, but I think it's about time. It's about time the Nigerian system look for a better way. I know even if you still look for a better way, there are still people who are still going to try to steal from you or any other thing. I know it's possible, but in other words, I just want to say it should be more easier, because I think when it comes to royalties in Nigeria, artists and record labels always keep having that issue. Example with the same thing, I think, what is it called? Charlie Poppy is doing right now with Dapper. I don't really know what conspired, but in other words, I just think there's something not right between the both of them. So I think the Nigerian music, whatever thing they do, I don't know what the organization is, should be able to come back, sit down and be like, yeah, what's really going on here? We should look for a way an artist should get his full royalties and not get bothered with it. That's one thing I like and I love about the Western world. If the royalties are coming, you do the split. I don't even, for example, you as an artist and I have a manager, I am your manager, I don't even get to see your own cut of the pay. The distribution does it for us. You get your cut, I get my cut, and everything is done, simultaneously nice. So without talking too much right now, our next song is coming from one of my favorites. He goes by the name Ashake, and this is one of my favorite songs he has. A lot of people kind of liked it also, but the remix was my favorite because he had one of my favorite also on the song. Ha on the song. Her name is Ha Ishiaru. I don't know how they call her, but I just call her Ha. And this one is Lowly at the top. And this is, as I said before, officially the remix, Ashake featuring her. You're listening to My House on Radio Fab.
It's lonely at the top. Lonely. Money on my mind. Don't care what they yarning about me in particular. Out here on the road chasing my dream because I know. Ololola de mango molo, korokoto idisho molo. If you want to let Jack come alone, if you find anybody na money I want. But they hear what the people they talk. Want to get a shakeleti love. This is love and I wanna get another one. I go take and do waiting I love, waiting you love. Oh, no be waiting I love. Oh. I love, I go do how we turn my heart up. Go no be vodka. Mr. Money Changer. But I know the waste time. Mr. Money Changer.
I can't waste my time for no one. I came this life on my own now. Baby, you worry about you while I face my mother. I can't rely on too much money and too much pride. Still can't buy no peace of mind. Just count the blessings Baby, I've been way too focused to be stressed. Don't care if I'm lonely, if I want it, I'm obsessed.
If you want to let Jack come alone, if you find anybody, na money I want. But they hear what the people they talk. Want to get a shakeleti love. This is love and I wanna get another one. I go take and do waiting I love. Waiting you love, oh. No be waiting I
money ginger. All I know the waste time. Mr. Money ginger. Only at the top, only on my mind.
You're listening to My House on Radio Fab.
Particular. I want you on the road chasing my dream because I know.
That was Lonely at the Top by the one and only Ashike featuring as I said before, I don't know how her name is pronounced, but I just pronounce her H-E-R-O, I don't know. And talking about entertainment news again, we have Whiskey emerging as the biggest, highest earning artist on Spotify. And talking about Whiskey himself, we have his boss back then. He goes by the name Banky W. He was the head to the throne to Empire Music. EME Boys, I don't know. Empire, no, it's not Empire Music. I don't know, but they call themselves the EME Boys at that time. And we have Skays, DJ Jimmy Jazz. No, not DJ Jimmy Jazz, DJ Exclusive. We have Whiskey. We had Skays, Banky W himself, DJ Exclusive, and a couple of guys also. Shady himself, yes, Shady. And he said Christ affected his career because I don't know. And Spyro, claiming that. I don't know if that's true or not. And talking about Sheyi Kuti, he says, I'm against colonialism, not Europeanism. And we talked about that last week when we said the guy has been, talking about Europeans a lot when it comes to his post on social media and all of those places, and people think he's against the white people, and he later came up and he said Europeans are his problem, not the people. Like, how will I say, it is the culture that was built around the Europeans to Africans, because even there are a lot of things that he talked about, controversy, like said a lot of stories he was talking about. I don't know how he knew about them, but there are some also that was written, and he said the main reason these books were not officially just flaunting around everywhere is because the white people don't think, the Europeans, let me use that word, not white people exactly, that's what I'm trying to correct right now. The Europeans are trying to key those things out of us as black people, not to make sure we get to know our own culture. As Burna Boy once said in one of his posts, he said, we know more about Queen of Elizabeth than we do know more about our culture and our kings and our queens. And for me, I just think that was 100% right, because it's because of, as I said before, it's because of colonialism, as I earlier said. He said he's against colonialism, not the European people. Vector the Viper also confirmed that he was married, and he said he had nothing to be hiding, because he said that there is nothing that he should be hiding. First of all, he's married and has been married, and he's not hiding his marriage. But I'm talking about celebrities and their maritime homes, and I think it's about time a lot of fans should learn to understand that these guys sometimes just want to keep their stuff private, not because they are trying to do anything bad or they are trying to cheat or whatever thing. And I think a lot of people learn to keep their, what will I say, their business away from pressure, and I really kind of love that when it comes to some people like J. Cole, for example. We have people like Kendrick Lamar who does the same thing, and a couple of people, I don't know, Whiskey also. If not recently that I had to go with Whiskey, I would have not known he had up to like 3 kids, if I'm not making any mistake. So this is it. He's this kind of a person who just learned to do away from his family life, away from his musical life, and a lot of fans don't even get to see his family, that his kids. I'm not sure he's legally married, if I'm not making any mistake. Also, this is how private Whiskey is. And talking about Burna Boy also, apart from his mother and his 2 sisters, if I'm not making any mistake, I'm not sure Burna Boy has ever posted any of his couple of his family, but we have people like Davido who does different from what they do. Is just go ahead, make shout out to their families, celebrate his families online and all of those things. So I learned to understand how people react to things like that, especially ladies. They'll be like, yeah, can't you see Davido is doing this? Because I think that was not, I know that was one of the reasons Peter of P Square had his wife had to divorce him, because she said you should be taking him around, going everywhere, especially when he's going to shows, he's going to places. But for me, I just think it is not something you should impose on the man. If he decides, like Davido is, doing with Choma, for example, it's a great thing. I'm not against it. I'm for it. If you decide to be like, okay, fine, me and my husband, your husband is this kind of person who wants to show you out to the world, takes you around everywhere, takes you on tour, whatever places he's going, is a beautiful thing. But if he decides to keep you as a private person and like, okay, my family should be private to do away from my musical life or my entertainment life, because one day someday he's going to retire. Maybe probably there's a lot of things he might not just want to attach his family to, and I think the wife or every person who is married to such a person should be able to understand the point that the artist or whoever person is talking from. So that's my point, and that's that for that. We have Nas Boy featuring Two-Face in Dibia, and especially we call him Tubabana and Faz, and the title is one Ashawu. We're gonna be back after the song.
But the way I'm feeling, I love it. I don't ever want to unfeel it, yeah.
Hey, what's up?
As boy no Chevy. Oh yeah.
Fast bag and feeding, by the way.
Hepa. Boy, everything with them, I'm you na cruise. I swear na cruise. I shower boy for the eyes, them say I'm loose. Them say I'm loose. Normally, I be playboy, but I don't change. Come to my heart like a criminal. Don't let me fall, you hold me now. Give me your love, feel me now. Oh. I don't change, oh. Cause you got me thinking of ways just to prove. There is nothing to prove. I'm on my 10 toes for you, oh, baby. So I say, I shower boy don't love you. Them don't dribble Maradona. Stop that. Like play, let them convert the gangster. Play, don't catch your feelings, yeah. I'll never ever feel the same again. I shower down, born again. One chance I don't enter, my medulla, it don't scatter. But the way I'm feeling, I love it. I don't ever want to feel it, yeah. I shower boy don't love you. Them don't dribble Maradona. Imitating these calls. Them don't dribble player.
Look at the way she give me leg over. 13 missed call on her cellular. One blow cost 7 die. I the jolly biggie body boss medulla. Little did I know that I make gunner. Trap me for corner, chop me for supper. Go to VAR, check it for contacts. Counter attack me, sweat for combat. They want me about Potiphar's wife, but I didn't remember the sermon that night. She served for me on my Congo hot. Me I shop super jetty and I lost focus. She ain't rock, but hot to post. Now I they skip verse 1, I they jump chorus. We they come from lost, it don't turn to love. I they go open shop for a front
so
of
I say, I shower boy don't love you. Them don't dribble Maradona. Imitating mis calls. Them don't dribble player. That's boy, a bad boy. My love in me shako. That's boy, a bad boy. In your 2-pack shako. That's boy.
Listening to my house on Radio Fab. Okay, that was Nas Boy featuring Two-Face Idibia, or we popularly know him as Tubaba and Faz. And that was Ashawo. And there's one thing about that, what is it called? The song that is just making me laugh, because a couple of days he started the promotion again on TikTok and making skits all over around and talking about how he and his goons Ashawo boys. He added Don Jazzy to the comedy skit. We have likes like Gay that is trending right now. We have Macaroni, we have Shaggy, we have AOY. We just name any popular person and they were all in the skit, and it's a very good thing. I keep saying there's one thing about Nas Boy that I love. He's been able to use his how will I say, influence to make sure his musical career gets to wherever he loves and wants to get to. And I really want to say congratulations to him for that. And talking about general news, we already know that Donald Trump is the official president of America, is the elected president, and on Monday he was inaugurated, and congratulations to Donald Trump for that. And I know this is not like more of a a typical news podcast, but the main reason I'm talking about this is because a self-proclaimed cross-dresser called Bobrisky came out and started addressing that whoever he or she is going to be proving Donald Trump wrong, that there are more than two genders, because he said in a daily post that during the inauguration of speech on Monday, Donald Trump said that there are two genders, and he was against it. And at the end of the day, he came out and he said he was going to prove Donald Trump wrong, probably because I don't know how he's going to do it, how he or she is proving to do it. I don't even know, because I don't even know what Bobrisky's gender is anymore. But at the first, he started as a cross-dresser, but right now, trust me, nobody really does understand or knows what he is anymore. So, but on the other hand, I would say, let me see how he's going to do that. So, let's just wait and see. You're listening to My House on Radio Fab.
I'm not joking, all my guys, them know me. Since 06, I've been writing this story. I know the OG, but if you ask them know me. I know they blow trees, only lonely me lonely. Music chose me, just know this and know peace. I dey low key, but I'm never lonely. Sexy ladies, come wine for me slowly.
Okay, that was Banana by the one and only Ashake and Fireboy. The two collaborations I guess we always needed. And this song is not new, by the way, if you're just thinking it is new. No, it's been out for a couple of years now, and trust me, it's still a banger to me. I don't know why I love the song. I was just vibing out track. And before that, we had a little break in transmission. We just want to say we're sorry, and we're back officially. And the next song we're going to be listening to is the song that has taken all over since 31st to this very day, 31st of December, by the way. It was even officially today I came to realize that I have not even played for you guys, and I felt like it's about time I really got to introduce you to Fido. He calls his name Fido. He came out, or it was officially introduced to Afrobeat world with his first single Awolowo, a song that was so slow and amazing, my kind of jam, I'll put it that way. But Awolowo did great, not as super great, but when he released this very song, hey, I don't know, I told a friend of mine and I said, sometimes some artists just look for a way that they do their thing, or it was just the grace of God, because I think the song just came out at a particular time and season, in the sense that we were entering a new year and the song is talking about having great things, you know, in the new year, not the new year, but having great things in life, doing great things in life, and getting your most popular thing, which everybody wants, is joy, happiness, and peace. And at the end of the day, it became everybody's favorite song. Mine, for example, because I'm not sure there's been like 10 minutes of me scrolling through the internet and not hearing somebody using this song on their video or their pictures. Trust me, I'm not blaspheming, but trust me, maybe probably a lot of you don't know, but he goes by the name Fido, and the title of the song is called Joy Is Coming. So without talking too much, ladies and gentlemen, I introduce to you Fido. Joy Is Coming. I go by the name Datriller Chevborg, and I'm at the studios of Radio Fab, and you're listening to My House.
Good boy. Easy na me take it things easy. Catch some cruise with my cheese. You spoke one for days. Come on for the body, know the breathe. Put on your shoe, make it stand at this. All your sorrow, make it dance them free. If you know be kalala, yeah. If you know be kalala, go to the Fuji. One my jogo, ijogo, what you want my jojo, ijogo, money my jogo, and if you know the girl like get the Fuji, Odupa, Olua, yeah, joy is coming, Dupa, Olua, yeah. Joy is coming, only early in the morning. Odupa, Olua, yeah. Joy is coming, Odupa, Olua, yeah. Joy is coming, only early in the morning. Open never, do what you wanna do. I want to be shining all day. Yeah. Do me gently, do me tender. I want to live for the world. Yeah. Easy na me, take it easy. Catch some cruise with my cheese. You spoke one for days. Come on for the body, know the breathe. Put on your shoe, make it stand at this. All your sorrow, make it dance them free. If you know be kalala, yeah. If you know be kalala, go to the Fuji. One man jogo, ijogo, what you want my jojo, ijogo, money my jogo, and if you know the girl like get the Fuji. Odupa, Olua, yeah. Joy is coming, Dupa, Olua, yeah. Joy is coming, only early in the morning. Odupa, Olua, yeah. Joy is coming, Odupa, Olua, yeah. Joy is coming, only early in the morning.
I go by the name Datriller Chevborg, and you're listening to My House. Okay, that was Fido. Joy is coming. As I said earlier, one of the best songs that I've been able to come out this period, and I don't know how to describe it. I think the guy just dropped the song at a particular time, and I guess sometime I'm going to introduce him to you if you always follow the podcast, by the way. And he's just had some couple of songs, so it's not about time for us to really introduce him, but he's one of these artists that I think at the moment a lot of us should watch out for. And not that I've not said these things in to a couple of new artists, even me myself. I have people like Crayon right now really not really flopping, but not doing things to my expectation, and it really just bothers me because I felt like, and I can put my money on Crayon at that time. He was not just an artist. I don't know what changed in him, by the way, because a lot of things do happen that, as I said earlier, these are people, they are humans, and a lot of things can happen which they cannot be able to explode to the world. On the contrary, I just also think that shouldn't stop you from doing what you know how to do best. I know it's not easy. Whatever it is, it might be going through one or two things, like I know psychologically problems that might be he or she might be going through as an artist. But I just think it's not something that should stop what you were blessed with. Bless the world with it. And how will I say it? You were given a talent, and it should be a blessing that you are doing it. Not because for the money, by the way. I know it's part of it, but also to have people like me, get to talk about you and be like, yes, I forecasted Crayon being one of the greatest, and here he is. Even if you had to bring down the top 50 best artist that has ever come out of Africa, you're going to put him there. But right now, he's not really doing that. But Fido, I think he's just has his own sound. He's gonna be like an Ashake kind of vibe. Like this guy is gonna be like this guy who's gonna be like for 4 or 5 years, and after that, I hope we definitely not going to hear from him again, because that's the same thing Ashake did. He came out, bombed the Yo place. After that, he disappeared, came back again, and people are not really feeling him that much. So we have another good and young talent. One time is not this moment, because he came, he saw, and he conquered. Yes, he goes by the name Rema, and I think this guy has been able to do well for himself when it comes to music. I can't really take that away from him. Rema is one of these guys, and I can say he came, he saw, and he conquered. As I said earlier before, and I say it again, he said the young generations are not giving him his slap, but I would just say, Rema, that shouldn't be your interest right now, because at the end of the day, they might seem like distraction to you. So just focus on your craft, do what you know how to do best, and hopefully God gives you your reward. All your fans are out there. We are seeing you. Come on, like as I keep saying, do what you know how to do best. There are people really watching. They might not be really clapping for you at the moment, but they really are impressed. They really are inspired by you. So I just want to say, take that home and have that at the back of your mind. So right now, this is one of his favorite songs. Also, he titled Champ. And after this, we're gonna be back. You're listening to My House on Radio Fab.
London.
Another banger. Come here, wait till the water you. Green body make I rock, yeah. I know you seen on me. I get the money pass your papa. Wait till you want way I know feel do for you. Why you want the booga one? Share you be kiss than any. You better drop your body and move sucker. Suffer with this body. Make we run, I'm on a low key. Baby, you know me. They get us to go move where you no go. Green. Come make a drive your come make a drive this your jalo. Please, baby, allow me. You off with the alawi. See body, oh. See body, oh. Egg by me, oh. He dey bust in my bololo. He dey bust in my bololo. Please help me, oh. Me, I don't jam waiting, but come here, waiting the water, yo. Green body make I rock, yeah. I know you seen on me. I get the money pass your papa. Wait till you want way I don't feel do for you. Why you want the booga one? Share you be kiss than any. You better drop your body and move. You to the form with this love for 15, baby, and lend me. I get the pounds for you. You want they do like say night I know the end. You to the steep they do like say your waist no the end. You know they and then you follow my command, baby, do like I do, baby, front and back, give me boom, back a boom, sucker. Suffer with this body, make we run, I'm on a low key, baby, you know me, they get us to go move where you no go, breathe, come make a drive your, come make a drive this your jalo, baby, allow me, tip you off with the allow, come here, wait in the water, you. Green body make a rock on, yeah. I know you seen on me. I get the money pass your papa. Wait till you want where I know feel do for you. Why you want the booga one? Share you be kiss down near me. You better drop your body, I'm a sucker. Suffer with this body. Make we run, I'm on a low key. Baby, you know me. They get us to go move where you no go. Breathe. Come make a drive your, come make a drive this your jalo.
I go by the name Datriller Chevborg, and I'm at the studios of Radio Fab, and you're listening to My House. Okay, that was Champ by Rema. And officially we've come to the end of today's episode, and I just want to say thank you for staying this long. I'm hope to see you next week again, same time, 6:30, and give you the best of gist and entertainment news from Africa, as I always keep saying, and we get to listen to some cool, great African songs. So without talking too much, I go by the name Datriller Chevborg once again, and I am your host, and I'm always in the studios of Radio Fab. As always, I'm hosting from this radio, and as I keep saying, this is not the only show. Officially, we've got tons of shows, like from music, entertainment, politics, how will I say, a lot. And what again, if you're not still following us on our social media platform, I think it's about time you do that, because we're also everywhere on our Facebook, Instagram, and also on Twitter at Radio Fab. And at this show, you can follow at My House is Very So, also on Facebook, just on Facebook. And what else? Nothing much. I will always say stay blessed and have an amazing week, and nothing more, nothing less. I hope to see you next week again. Hope we're gonna be having a great time, hopefully. I just hope so. Without talking too much, I'm signing out with one of my good songs again, and this one is from Panto Ranking. And as he said when he was being interviewed, that the name came from when he was just playing around on a beach, and somebody just looked at him and was like, "You sound like a king. Your voice sounds like a king, like a musical king." And that was where the name Panto Ranking came from. And now he's featuring Whiskey. This one is like a couple of years ago, 7 years ago. This song was released, if I'm not making any mistake, and they titled it This Kind Love. So hope to see you next week, and have a blessed day. As I always keep saying, ci vediamo la prossima puntata. Ciao. You're listening to My House on Radio Fab.
SARS.
I get money like Mutungede. Bami pe mo dupe Mutungede. Ogbekele sori se Mutungede. Bami juno shakara Mutungede. I get money like Mutungede. Bami pe mo dupe Mutungede. Ogbekele sori se Mutungede. Bami juno shakara Mutungede. Girl, I want this kind love. This kind love, you don't do me like bam 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 bam. Baby girl, I tell you this kind love. Da 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 da. Hey, baby, get money.
I don't know why your love are the thing with me think about. 5-star treating you give me, girl, me not doubt. Unto you, me time, yes, me gonna devote. L-O-V-E, me love you, girl, full put. Anything you want, yeah, you can order. Me love you, me no need another. So tell the girl, I'm not to bother. Across the ocean, across the border. You want more than $1 billion. Straight down to Addis Ababa. This kind of love is taking us further. Nobody tells girl, baby girl, I want this kind love. This kind love, you don't do me like bam 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 bam. taboo. On my skin, I could draw your tattoo. Can you make my life turn brand new? If me have to choose, me go choose another you. Gonna be with you, if it's not taboo. On my skin, I could draw your tattoo. Can you make my life turn brand new? If me have to choose, me go choose another you.
Yeah. I get money like Motungede. Bami pe mo dupe, Motungede. Ogbegele sori se, Motungede. Bami juno shakara, Motungede. I get money like Motungede. Bami pe mo dupe, Motungede. Ogbegele sori se, Motungede. Bami juno shakara, Motungede.